Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a love and relationship reading for Capricorn from the 19th of August to the 1st of September 2019. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising signs for a more complete picture. If you'd like a personal reading, please go to my website jessmud.co.uk and book a reading. I've put the decks that I'm using in the description box, so please have a look. And don't forget to watch my videos on simple energy healing remedies as well as my deck walkthrough series. You'll find those very interesting and helpful. And so like, share, subscribe if these messages resonate with you. So I'm starting off with a general energy read for you. And this for this reading I'm using the the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, sorry. So let's begin. Okay, so there's a need for you to open up, make more friends. Maybe you're clinging too much on, onto the past. You might be even focusing too much on your career and keeping a lot to yourself. So this is the Four of Pentacles, hanging on to things too tightly, staying by yourself, not letting others in or letting people into your life really. Now you've got the Love Abounds. It looks like there's a love offer coming in for you there. This is the Ace of Cups. So it looks like there is something coming in, but you might be so focused on your career and focused on, keeping to yourself that you might miss that opportunity. So be aware of that. The Sacral Chakra is, you're focusing on all the things that you can do. That's what you're doing. You're focusing on being productive. You're focusing on your job or manifesting maybe, and you're not actually even letting people into your arena. You're keeping yourself very much to yourself over there. Now you've got the Manifest card, so this is a Magician, and it looks like you've been working very, very hard. Maybe you have been trying to manifest a relationship, and you're feeling very, very alone over here. So very much by yourself, not feeling as though people are paying very much attention to you there. Left out in the cold. This is the Five of Pentacles over there. You got the Moon over there in the background. So this is, about being confused, not sleeping at night. You can see this woman's looking at the house over here, or the home. So this is where your focus seems to be, on your home life, as opposed to even allowing friends or anybody to come in. So it seems like you are almost deliberately, maybe not consciously, not letting people in. Maybe you've been hurt in the past, and this is the reason why you have decided that you don't really want to focus on anybody else. But with this Ace of Cups, it looks like there is some kind of new offer coming in over there, some kind of new love that is going to be coming in. And you will miss it if you don't open up to this particular relationship. So you've got clarity of belief over here, and this is another Ace coming in. So this is the Ace of Swords, and there's a need for you to change the way you're looking at things, cut out the past, because this seems to be, influencing how you are acting or reacting within the future or the present. And, this is a need for you to make that clean break from the past in order for you to allow new love to come in if that's what you want. Because you are trying to manifest it there with that Ace, with a Magician there. You've got the Hierophant card over here, so there might be a need for you, in order for you to let, people come into your life. You might need to join some kind of organization, something where you are meeting people with similar interests. So this is Hierophant, and these are about groups and institutions, and people who are like-minded. So get a new hobby, join a club, something that allows people to interact with you and allows you to interact with people. So it might even be taking a new course, course of study where you meet people, getting a new hobby where you meet people. You don't necessarily need to go to dating agency, but it's somewhere where you are learning, but also you are meeting people and changing your belief system. So there is that need for you to do that, and a need for you to break away from that past with that Ace of Swords. Make a clean break from it in order for you to let this new love come in. So those are the energies of those 2 weeks. So I'm going to use the Botticelli deck for the main read. So at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Knave of Chalices. So there might be a lot of social invitations coming in for you right now. So there's some offers coming in. You might be meeting a lot of new friends as well. Maybe thinking of taking up some study, some course, some further education as well with that Knave of Cups there. But it looks like there's some offers, some social invitations that come on. You have definitely been spending a lot of time by yourself, using all your skills, doing a lot of work, and you're healing. Maybe you're spending a lot of time healing from that previous relationship. But it seems like now there are some social invitations that are coming in for you that you need to accept in order for you to start moving on from what had happened. Now what's going on with you? You've got the Hierophant over here and the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords needing to cut out whatever is happening, or whatever's happened to you in the past. You need to take a stand, really. You can see this Knight is facing the past there. So I need for you to make that clean break from the past in order for you to move on. You might have dealt with a legal situation as well. So you're getting over that. Maybe there's still a few legalities that you need to sort out as well with that Knight of Swords. Now the Hierophant card over there is showing that, a need for you to get into some kind of further learning, further training, maybe asking for advice from some people. But it's also a card that says, you may need to get more socially in tune with other people. So in other words, joining organizations, joining groups, maybe even taking further learning where you meet people as well, and change your perspective in how you're looking at things. Get rid of the old, cut the old out, stand up, speak your truth, cut out the old, and move forward in that sort of way. So, really very actively get rid of the past, and join groups of people that are like-minded in order for you to change your perspective in how you're looking at things. And maybe when you start doing that, then these new invitations come out. So if you join some kind of organization, even if it's going back to school or studying again with that Hierophant card, you will actually end up meeting people. So it seems like you are, you do have to do that in order for you to move on. Now this, like I said, could be rounding off any kind of legal issues that you had, to do with the previous relationship that you were in, because you went through the Ten of Swords, which is it looks like it was a divorce. It looks like it was quite a nasty separation as well. There was a lot of conflict, a lot of betrayal, and you're very, very upset about it. It really brought you down to your knees. It brought you down to the ground. It feels almost as though this particular relationship destroyed you, and this person did it, and they had no regard for you. So you can see this woman's at this man's feet. So that's how low they felt about you, and this is how they treated you. So you were treated really, really badly in this particular relationship, and it looks like there was no way that you could reconcile with this particular person. It seems like after that, what you did was focus more on your work and your career in order for you to overcome whatever it was. So you might have gone through a lot of financial loss as well. It looks like it was a very messy divorce that happened, and you caused financial loss, and you had to go back to work, or you had to work in order for you to recuperate your losses over there. This particular relationship, you are on your mind is, you've got the Death card over there. So this is about ending things. There's no way you can resurrect this particular relationship, but you are mourning the loss of this particular relationship still. So this is still playing on your mind. Maybe this was what you felt was a soulmate connection, and now it's gone. This person, it's finished and done with, and you can't really resurrect that particular relationship. You are crying about it still. You've got the Eight of Wands, so things are going to start moving on. It looks like this is the messages of love coming in over there. So it looks like there's some social invitations over there, and there might be something that has a romantic invitation coming in as well. So somebody might ask you out on a date, or you might get asked out to dinner. So there's some kind of messages coming in for you there, and things are starting to move on. So there's love in the air there. You've got Eros flying over there above, and it looks like there's some kind of invitation that comes out there. So you need to open yourself up to that. There's a new beginning coming up for you over here with the Ace of Pentacles. So there's an offer coming in for you. You might be working with this particular person, and they are making some kind of offer. And it is, it's emotional. This person seems to be very, very financially stable, and you might be working with that person. They might send you some kind of text message or some kind of invitation coming in for you. So some brand new beginning coming in over there. Now you've got the Two of Pentacles over there, so a decision time coming up as well, as to whether or not you want to accept this particular relationship. So you have to make a choice whether you want to focus on your social life, or you want to focus just on your career. So a big decision coming up over there. This is juggling things, but there's that choice about whether or not you want to accept this new relationship, or you want to let it go and just carry on the way you have been doing so far. So you're still thinking about, you're worried that if you get into another relationship, you'll end up in the same situation again, and you'll end up with a whole lot of loss, because it seems like there was a lot of financial loss that came on with this particular separation that you went through. You had visions of growing old with this particular person, retiring with this particular person that you were with, and that did not happen. So you are very fearful about actually making any more investment in a new relationship. So here you can see, going into the future, you've got that 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords over there, and the Judgment card over there. So this is about trying to recuperate. This is trying to get your back everything that you've lost. This is trying to get back your stability, so your security. You may have lost your home. You may have lost a lot of possessions with this 5 of Pentacles. You're feeling quite a sense of lack. You can see the money falling out of his hand over there. So it seems like, a lot of money was lost, and a lot of security, a lot of things that you invested within the relationship was lost. And you are feeling very isolated, very alone, very, very unsupported, very, very lonely, it seems, with that 5 of Pentacles. He's sitting alone over there, amongst, all the trees, but just being by himself, and there's no money in his hand. So maybe this caused so much of loss, or you're going through a period of lack that you don't even have money to spend on any kind of luxuries that you want to get for yourself. You've got the 4 of Swords over here, so you do need to take a little bit of a step back and recover. The 4 of Swords is getting a new perspective of things. You're spending a lot of time by yourself, but you do need to come up with a new plan, a new strategy, and you need to heal from this particular situation. And you need to make a decision to move on. So the only way you're going to be healing from the situation is to make a decision of burying that which is dead and moving on. That is the only way you're going to be able to do this. This is a judgment call on your part. This is all up to you. Take the lessons you've learned, leave the negative behind, and move forward. And this is the only way you're going to be able to recover or heal from this particular situation. So there is a need for you to now let go. There are new things. The doors are starting to open up. There's relationships that are coming in, offers that are coming in for you. But if you're still clinging on to the past, you're not going to be able to see these opportunities. You won't even accept them, and you will never recover from whatever's happened to you. So I'm drawing some cards from the Archangel Power Tarot and Epiphany. So joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, and answers that come from meditation. So spending time by yourself and doing a lot of deep thinking, a lot of meditation. This is the Hermit card. You are going to get that aha moment that comes in. There is going to be something that comes in for you that allows you to see things in a different way. You're doing a lot of soul searching at this particular moment and spending a lot of time by yourself there, and very, very focused on your work. But there is an epiphany, an aha moment that comes in for you. You got the 5 of Michael over here, so this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome and consider taking a more uplifting approach. So there's a lot of heartbreak, but you are healing with the 5 of Michael. It's the 5 of Swords. So the 3 of Swords is the heartbreak itself, but the 5 of Swords is getting over that heartbreak. There was a lot of conflict that was involved in that particular relationship, and it's now time to claim back your power and move away from that particular situation. And the last card is the Lover, so big choice coming in for you. Make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. It looks like there is some kind of soulmate connection coming in there with the Lover's card, and you have to make a decision about whether or not you want to accept it and move on, or do you want to stay stuck in being and feeling miserable in that particular state where you're feeling very, very lonely and isolated from the world. So it looks like that offer is coming in for you, and it's decision time for you really right now with that 2 of Pentacles. Whatever this relationship is, it's going to be more stable for you financially and security wise. You're going to get that coming out of this particular relationship, but you have to make that decision to move on. So I hope this reading has resonated. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.